Hi, today I'm going to show you how to replace the heat, light and the fan 3-in-1 the bathroom unit with a new one. Before replacing, you got to make sure that the cutout of the old unit should match with the template for the cutout provided by the new unit. If it is different, so then you may have to do a cutout as per the template. Before removing the old unit, make sure that you switch off the main and also follow all the safety precaution in this case. So just remove all the bulbs one by one. So this is the last bulb I have removed. So that's the step one. The next, we will remove this plate. So this plate is fastened by a spring. So simply drag this spring and release it. Similarly here, release it. Fourth one. Yeah. And take this one out.
Go.
Yeah, so these are the springs which is attached to the cover. So that's the one you just pull it and then release it. So that's how it is. So this unit is actually attached to the clips like this. You can see the clips here, clips here, clips here. So what you should do is you got to pull this and then pull out until that comes out. So once you pull all the springs, so then you can slowly take it out. So we're going to take the screws from here and then just remove the wires. Okay, so once you take out the wire. Okay, so these you can see the wires connection. So just take a photo to know which wire is connected to light, fan and heat lamps so that it will be easy for you to connect. Okay, so unscrew and then remove all the wires. So on the safer side, put the tapes on all the wires. So once you connect, insulate the wires, so then put all the wires inside so that you can start inserting the new one. So now you finished removing the old one. So just keep it aside. Okay, so the new one will have the main unit and this is for the duct. So where you can see this will also make the air to go from the fan to the outside but not coming from the outside to the inside. In that way it protects the fan from the dust. Okay, and then there is a switch here. Either you can use this new switch or you can just leave it with the old switch. That should still work. So you avoid replacing the switch. So this is the very important. This is the instruction sheet and also the template. So this is the size of the cutout. So you got to just make sure that the cutout meets this dimension. I will show you during the installation. For the new one, if there are any lamps attached, remove them. Once you remove all the lamps, then unhook these springs by pulling the springs. Unhook the front plate and take this one out. So then flip this and then you have to unscrew where the wires are connected. See, generally the wire positions are exactly the same as the previous one. You can see here. So this is the earth, and that is the neutral, and that is the line, and then the switch, the fan, similarly switch light and the fan, and also the heat lights, the last two. So they are exactly in the same position. Simply you got to connect the wires accordingly. Okay, so this is the template. So I'm going to check whether this exactly fits. So yeah, in my case you can see it exactly fits. So in that way I don't need to make any extra holes. Once you have cut as per the template, if it is different, so then you should start connecting the wires to the fan unit. Just connect all the wires in the respective positions. So once you have connected, just put this cover and make sure that all the wires are channeled to that cutout, small cutout here, and then just put the screws on. So once you have connected all the wiring and then covered it, so it's very important to test whether all the lamps work before putting inside the roof, because it is the most difficult part. Once you put it, it's very hard to take it out, so that's why it's very important test it before putting it there. Okay, so just start connecting the lamps to the individual sockets. Just connect all the 5 lamps as shown here, and then go and switch on the main, and then put the switch one by one. For example, light, that's on. Then heat, those two are on, and then heat again on, and the fan. So all are working. Switch off one by one. It's perfectly ready to go. Okay, if anything is not working, you got to check the wiring again, and so make sure that it works. If there is a problem, it can't work, so you got to call a electrician to fix your problem. So once you have tested completely and happy, so you got to remove the bulb again, because we are going to fix this back into the ceiling. So that's why you got to remove all the bulbs again. So we got to just put the fan unit inside the ceiling. So first this duct has to go inside, because that's the projected side. Make sure that this duct is facing towards a large ventilation area. That's very important. Okay, see now, so the duct is inside. Okay, all the wires are inside. So now you can see this spring. That's very important. So that one side has to go first, so then rest of the things can go easily. So for that, pull this here. Can you see here? So pull this completely, and this will go inside. So once it goes inside, slowly push the other ones. So once all the 3 sides you have taken, pull the last one and release it. It should snap inside. So make sure that it is fully secured. So you are now fixed completely ceiling. You're going to fit these springs again, which is connected to the bottom plate. Once you fitted this to the ceiling, so you got to align this. So can you see this projection here? So that should fit in here. So once it is in place, use this spring to connect there. Use this, automatically it will snap here. So once this is fitted and anchored to the springs, so then you will put the bulbs in, the lamps in here. Yeah, so once you actually fix this cover, so using the springs, so then you have to put the bulbs one by one, the lamps, all the heating lamps and the light one. Alright, so this is almost the bulbs. I fixed everything. Let's go and switch it on and see everything works. Okay, those two heat lamps working. The middle light is working. Two more heat lamps. Finally, is fan. That's it. It's all working fine.